Yeah, let's go.
Guys, welcome back to the DB Dubs Daily Blue Weekly. My name's Bluey.
My name's Gabe.
And this is your weekly dose of all the news stories that matter, but it's mostly the ones that don't. I'm a little bit under the weather. I've got a fucking sniffle. I've got that sniffle that's going around. I don't feel bad, but I'm audibly sick.
Well, I don't know if you've given me a sniff or it's from getting punched in the fucking nose yesterday.
We had a crack yesterday, didn't we?
Because I'm a bit blocked up too.
Boys had a good crack yesterday. It's fucking nearly at the end now. We've got two more. Well, probably one more proper session, 2 light ones, and then we fight next week.
Yeah.
Hectic.
Insane,
It's
bro.
here. I can't wait to get up there. I'm so excited.
Came around so quick.
Yeah, that's fucking... What a journey it's been.
It takes forever, and then you get in, and you're like, fuck, that was quick.
Oh, shit, it's next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. I'm very excited. I hope I'm over this illness. So if anyone's listening, that could pump our price out on Bluebet. If this gets out that I'm sick.
Yeah,
we could blow out
cool.
to like $4.
Well, we already went out a little bit.
We're out to twos.
Yeah.
We're out to twos.
Double your money.
Gamble responsibly.
Definitely gamble responsibly.
But there's money to be made there.
Also, quick shout out to you guys who support the show, listen, merch, Patreon. We got a new Roadcaster.
We have some flash new recording gear.
So-
Our other one was not fucked. It was just giving us a bit of
grief.
One of the mics was a bit funky. A couple of missed episodes early on.
If you want to have an extra guest, we were in strife. Had to borrow one last time for the Alpha Blokes.
Anyway, now we've got this fucking beauty. It's the Roadcaster 2. Pro 2. Roadcaster Pro 2. We're coming to you live from the Roadcaster Pro 2. Yeah, big thank you to everyone who supports the show because we just fucking dump some money back into the show. Speaking of supporting the show, In the Blue Corner shirts are on their way to your bodies.
Yep.
They are out. I think, Gabe, you packed and sent some earlier this week.
I worked tirelessly writing your names down.
Fingers to the bone. Mm-hmm. Fingers to the bone sort of
Working
stuff.
that fucking pen.
That's fucking... Mate, there's like dead pens everywhere. Because there was fucking that many shirts went out. There's just a pen graveyard I'm sitting in right now. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone that bought one of them. They should be with you. They've gone out this week. Mm-hmm. So... I mean, it's on Australia Post now. We've done our bit.
Yep.
We've done all that we could do. You've done all we could do.
Hey, it's a team effort, mate. Look,
This one wasn't much of a team effort. I didn't do much on this one.
But it's on its way, and I'm happy, and hopefully I can see you guys. We can see you guys rocking them at the fight. Furious.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. I know there's a few you mad cunts are gonna be up there. It's gonna be fucking fun. It's gonna be very, very fun. I cannot wait. What'd you do last weekend?
Can I show you a few tricks this Roadcaster has?
Sorry, where are my manners? Let's take this fucker for a spin.
Now, there's a few basic things, but there's one thing I'm really excited to show you that I discovered just before you got here.
We've got a new toy. We've got to see how it works. So what's this Roadcaster do?
So look, let's say you're fucking pumped up. You just said something that was a bit of a bar you're fucking happy with. That's on there off the bat.
Delete that.
I'm pumped with that. Just a few classic sounds.
Of course. Well, did you program these?
These ones are already on
these
there.
are stock.
Yeah, so we got the applause, which we could be using more of, a bit of direct feedback.
For sure. I like that one.
But this is what I wanted to show you. Check this out.
Hello. Automatic voice changer.
So if we ever got someone who wants to be anonymous.
Yeah. Or if we wanted to anonymously call people. Okay, turn that off. Just make that stop.
Yeah. But actually, that would be great for anonymously calling people.
Yeah, that might be nice for a prank call or two down the line. Very good. Very, very good.
So that's what you guys are paid for.
That's where your hard earn's going, guys. When you support the show, you get fun sound effects. The product, we dump the money back into the product. The product gets better. You get fucking applause noises and air horns.
Silly voices.
Great stuff.
My weekend, mate. I went and watched my mate play footy, the Hamo Ducks.
Up the Ducks.
Look, they're clearly warming into their season.
Slow start.
They won, but whoever they were versing, it was like 30 apiece at half time.
Nice.
Like it was just try scoring deluxe. If they were in the 20, they were scoring. Was the general vibe
Boys
of the whole thing.
Didn't do a lot of D in the preseason.
Nah,
that's cool. You don't have to, as long as you look good with the footy, you just outscore them.
Yeah.
You haven't got to stop them score as long as you score more than they do.
That's the way it ended up being, mate.
It's not technically good rugby league, but it's good to watch.
And you know what? It's early days.
Fuck yeah, they'll get in the grind later on. I like that.
I think he rolled straight into his old ways too, me mate. Like played footy, ended up pulling an all-nighter afterwards. So
that's why you play footy. That's like 80% of why you play footy.
That's the game.
It's a license to just destroy the piss afterwards.
You've earned it.
Yeah, you feel like you've done something with your day. You're like, now I'm going to drink for 2 days.
Yeah, 2
I'll win
fucking
one.
days.
3 days.
Other than that, mate, it was actually outside of my house right now. There's a plumber going on, so I decided to clean the bathroom. And by decided, I mean I was pretty much forced into cleaning the bathroom over the weekend.
Yeah, no man decides to clean the bathroom,
Nah.
mate. That's I think. I definitely don't. I've never decided to clean my bathroom.
No, well, exactly.
You were fucking coerced into it.
I was coerced into it. They wake up, they start cleaning. They start, the missus.
Oh, yeah.
And then you start getting treated like a piece of shit because you don't help, and even though they don't ask for help.
Yeah.
You know those
You
ones?
should just help.
It's obvious. Anyway, I ended up cleaning the thing, going for the toilet, wiping down the sink and that, and rookie error, which I hope the real estate isn't listening to, and I will not be confessing to again. Put 1 or 2 hand wipes down the toilet, flushed them.
What?
Like paper towels, I should say.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought
Sorry,
you meant
yeah. I worded that wrong. Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, what the fuck are you putting down the toilet?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like cloths.
Yeah, no, I know it's how I worded it, but yeah.
It's like kitchen towel.
Yeah,
Okay.
paper towel.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
If you are in the aren't in the know like I was, that shit doesn't flush that well.
They don't, and wet wipes are a big no-no as well.
Wet wipes too.
like baby wipes, they're fucking plumbers hate them. They
Yeah.
fuck everything up.
So I'm not going to be confessing to that again. Hopefully that doesn't get back to my real estate.
Oh, well, you're getting it fixed currently, aren't you?
Yeah,
That's
I am.
fine. So there's a plumber out there right now with his hand down your fucking pipes.
Hopefully he doesn't try and fucking spray me,
Huge respect.
even though the window's open.
Yeah, he'll come in and be like, which one of you dumb cunts did this? You'll be like, it was the missus. What an idiot.
Yeah. But that's led to the fucking sucker getting clogged. So you'd be flushing it, and instead of flushing properly, the thing like starts rising heaps, and you're getting floaties and a bunch of gross shit in there.
Yeah, it did that. When did you do that? I feel like I did that last time I was here.
Oh, maybe it's been like midway through last week
Yeah,
or
I
something.
reckon it was. I reckon it was last
Yeah.
time we recorded. I was pissed. I was like, oh, fuck, I'm out of here. I seen it coming up and I just ran.
Shut the door.
Yeah.
Get out of there. But that's led to us being in a predicament where it's like, I have to, every time I go somewhere,
Yeah.
I'm shitting there.
Yeah, you
Like,
have to.
I
Yeah.
have to tactically manage my shit
Yeah.
and get minimal at home as possible.
Yeah. That's, I mean, it makes you think.
Yeah.
It keeps it interesting. We had a mate that did big renos on his house for like a year. He lived near a McDonald's. He was just constantly going to Macca's to
Bro.
shit. Yeah. Always.
Yeah.
It'd be nightmarish.
It fucking sucks, mate. As soon as I get to work, bang. As soon as I'm leaving work, bang.
Yeah.
Boxing training, even though I hammer that sucker anyway.
Yeah, it's the home shitter. It's a place of respite. It's a place of peace, tranquility. Like getting home and parking up on your own John is. I mean, you'll have a new appreciation for it now.
Oh, yeah, 100% right, mate.
When our power was out the other week, I had no washing. Oh, no, I had to get a new washing machine, so I had no washing machine, our shit itself, so I had no washing machine for 2 days and had no power for 1 day. And then I got it back and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, well, that's how fucking soft we are.
That's how good we
But
got,
like,
bro.
you'll have a new appreciation for your John now.
Oh, bro, like I fucking love sitting on that thing and like not having to think about the repercussions after I press flush.
Yeah.
Then I'm done.
Yeah.
I've also been spent 20 minutes in there doing jack shit. I know you're not one of them operators, but I like to take my time in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Piece of tranquility.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just been fun. It's almost been fun. Like I feel like I'm on a mission every time I leave the house. Where am I going to do a shit?
It's a new thing. It's a new thing to factor into your day.
Yeah.
You're like any errands you have to run. One that you didn't have to think about before was where you're going to hang a crap.
Exactly.
Now that's become a new part. I mean, it's good for you, like for fucking problem solving skills. Like
Jumping on Google Maps.
yeah, Google Maps.
Checking
like,
the reviews of public toilets and shit.
Yeah.
I haven't been stuck in a bad situation, thank fuck.
Any good ones? Any toilets of note that you'd like to shout out on the pod? Any crappers that need to mention?
Just big shout out to the fucking John at work. Just fucking getting it done for me, especially when I have to knock off. You know, I'd be coming home and I'd be heading straight into that sucker. Now I'm just fucking ticking that off before I leave.
Yeah.
But this actually, I want to do this on an episode with you, maybe on Patreon or another one down the track. A list of things that, like, if you do it, you're going to hell. Pretty much just like you hate.
Yes.
And like this, my situation right now, having to shit in public areas, this would be one of my examples. Pissing on like a Macca's toilet seat.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to fucking hell if you do that.
Yeah.
Because, it's people like me who have toilet fucked at home, or tradies, or anyone who's working
Or just
out
the
and about.
cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some toilets you go and you're like, how did you do that? Like,
It's an act of spite.
it's an act of terrorism is what it is.
It is.
It's honestly an act of terrorism. It's just sometimes like pubs are different because people are drunk, but still, like, I've been paro sometimes and I still don't understand how they get piss where they get piss. Mm-hmm. It's honestly mind blowing.
The only exception to this is if someone's already pissed on it. Now you're not gonna lift it up.
Yeah,
That's what I like, because I don't want to lift that up. And if I am, I'm getting fucking toilet paper and then lifting it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if it's already been pissed on, I'm not lifting that fucking seat up. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But you can, like, even with the seat down,
You can miss it,
you can fucking. The seat's fucking 150 mil wide.
Yeah.
In a fucking, 400 mil, 500 mil toilet bowl. You can still hit that hole with the seat down.
100%.
You suck if you can't.
So you reckon you're going to hell if you do that?
If you piss on the seat
Yeah.
and don't clean it up,
Yeah.
that's death penalty stuff for me.
You reckon you can come up with a few of those? You like that idea?
Yeah, I reckon that's a good idea.
Yeah.
The hell list.
Yeah.
The hell list. Let's come up with a hell list for next week. I like that. Send some in too. Do you know it would be good for the hell list, the dial-ins?
Yeah.
Send us some hell list items on the dial-ins for next week. Things that if you believe, like backing into a car and driving away without saying anything.
Yeah, probably.
That's probably on the hell list.
Oh,
pissing on the seat. Okay, yeah. Send us some hell list ones on the dial-ins next week.
I don't know his name. It was a comedian I never watched, but like, I don't want to claim I got this idea on my own. But he did a whole bit, and he like kind of had a demon speaking, and he was saying like things people do that are going to make them go to hell.
We could use that.
Yeah,
sound.
it was pretty much like that.
We could use that sound effect.
But it was a fucking mad example. It was like the guy who invented like the left turn only lane, but it warns you really late.
Yeah.
Like, and now you're a prick because you have to get in that lane because and you're like waving like sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was a left only.
Yeah. No, there's
Whoever
fucking
invented
plenty of-
that prick's going to hell.
He's probably going to hell. He's fucked us all. Very good.
Your weekend, mate.
What did I do? I didn't do anything. I knocked over some work on Saturday morning and got a huge feed with Poss, our training partner, Poss.
Nice.
Classic. I was like, we got ribs and they looked amazing. We went to shout out to, they're not on the chew this week, and I'll tell you why. We went to ribs and pizza on Glebe, and we got a massive rack of ribs and
Beef,
and
pork?
a pizza. One of each, rack of beef, rack of pork, beef short ribs, and a pizza each.
Shout out beef, man. You don't get beef ribs enough.
Beef short ribs are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It was expensive, but it was fucking sick. And I said to Poss, I was like, before we demolish this, I said, I'll film it for the chews because this looks sick. Did a great chews, world-class chews. Gave him a really good score. Sat down, watched the footy, went to watch it, and he's taken a photo. He didn't hit record. I was like, brother. He goes, fuck, I'm so sorry. I was like, what?
What do you think I was talking for, prick? Or did he think you pressed
thought
record?
he pressed record. Well, he did press record, but it's also the same as the photo button when you're on the fucking photo mode. I was like, mate, you have an iPhone. Like, have you never taken a video before? It's the one when it goes red and then it says recording.
That's shocking.
Mate, I
from
spoke
Boss.
for like a minute and a half. Sat down, was stoked with myself, gave him a really good score, ate my food. Then I was like, I better watch that back. And then it was just a photo of me. I'll show you the photo. It was
Like, Poss isn't that old.
No.
Like, he doesn't get that. Doesn't slide. Like, you don't get away with that at his age.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, no. But we do have it. Thankfully, I had one banked up from the week before, but I was like, oh, well, now I'm a week in front.
Yeah.
Spent good money on it too. It was like fucking nice chew.
Yeah. Now you can't write that one off.
Well, no. I can't write any of them off. But,
You probably should be.
how? I don't know how it works. You can't just write things off all the time.
But it is for content.
Yeah, but I don't think you can just write feeds off. I don't know how it works.
I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know.
No, I don't think it just works like that. But yeah, so that was good. That was I would say a waste. It wasn't a waste. It was still a really good feed, but it would have been fucking nice to share it with the guys. And then I fucking did more work on Sunday, and nothing exciting, eh? Just getting dialed in for the stinks now.
Yeah.
Getting ready to go.
Did you catch the UFC? We can talk about it later.
Yeah, I did.
But yeah.
Yeah, actually that's what I did on Sunday.
Yeah,
I went back
later.
to Poss's house and T and Bicky's, Kingston's and T, and fucking and watch Holloway engaging.
The brothers linking up for a bit of tea and Bicky time.
Yeah, it
That's
was good. It was very, very good. Yeah, the fights were good. Got me fired up. I'm gonna fucking do that.
It actually did get
I
me
was like,
fired
I'm
up.
gonna do that. I'm just gonna do what he did.
It's that simple, isn't it?
I think so. You just just plant your feet and just
Say, come here, cunt.
Let's just go. Let's go. So one of us is going down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So quiet weekend, man. Nothing exciting. I'm getting revved up for next week, but that won't be a quiet weekend.
Nah, hell nah.
Nah.
Hopefully we're feeling better by then.
We'll send you guys I will post in the newsroom a link for the fights. I know we said it already. Our times are out for the fights, and we're fighting just after 5:30. I think we're like fourth cab off the rank.
Yeah.
So send you guys a link. We'll put it in the show notes on the pod here too.
It's in the link in the bio on Instagram.
I think it costs like $30
to
stream it. So if you want to get a gangies together, whack a couple of bets on with Blue Bet, not yet our betting partner, but they have markets on the fights, and fucking stream it, get a few stubbies. It should be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. But we'll post all the links, what time we're on, and where you can stream it. We'll get all that info to you.
Fucking hell, man. What a journey.
What a journey. I can't believe it's here. And then it's the next thing. Then there's something else after that that's fucking coming up quick too. We'll get this out of the way and then we'll do that.
Then we'll focus on that.
Then we'll do that. Another little surprise for you all. Very fun stuff. It's pod life.
It's all coming together, man.
It is, man.
Thing after thing.
We're nearly a year in.
I was just about to say that. I think it'd be pretty close to spot on a year, bro.
Well, if we haven't missed a week, which we haven't, and we're at 40, what's this, 46, 45, 46?
Yeah.
So 52 would be 12 months on the button.
Oh, true, righto. Fair enough. But I feel like, anyway, that makes sense to me.
Well, 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah. I just felt around this time last year, we were in here, but obviously not.
No, maybe. I don't think so. Nah.
Yeah, your math checks out better than my fucking just general vibe, mate. I know that much.
It feels like about a year.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is about a year. It's not a year yet.
My whole operation, bro, is just based off like I kind of feel this.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm not smart at all. I just kind of go off vibe,
Mate,
and how I feel about things.
Vibe will get you fucking like 80.
It's gonna be this far.
But it'll get you 85% of the way.
I also feel like it's more fun to vibe shit.
Yeah. And then just be like, oh, well. Like,
find out I'm an idiot later.
Dumb is people who think they know stuff.
Yeah.
If you like think you know stuff and you're wrong, then you're an idiot. But if you just vibe it and, well, okay, you didn't assume to know anything, you just felt it.
You also have that to fall back on. Like, if you're a know-it-all, bro, and you just get found out that you're wrong, like, you're a loser. And also, you probably consider yourself, like, you hold yourself in high regard for knowing heaps of shit.
Yeah.
You can get your ego checked quick.
And you didn't know, and that's your thing.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're just vibing it, you're like...
I just kind of thought that was it.
Oh, well, it's no loss to me. I didn't
actually spend any time thinking about it at all.
Thinking's for fucking idiots. Bro, thinking is for idiots. Thinking is for fucking idiots. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Thinking's for fucking idiots.
That sounds like something Homer Simpson would say.
Probably did.
Yeah.
I do get worried that like a lot of the time, because you absorb so much what is actually funny through like cunts you like watching and shows that you grew up watching. And like I'm going like sometimes you'll say things that you think are funny. Like am I just recycling something that's been deep in my subconscious for decades? And I think I came up with it, but it was really one of the Simpsons writers like 20 years ago. And I'm just like,
which is very likely because they're great at predicting shit.
They shaped our childhood. Yeah, and then sometimes I'll say things. I'm like, did I come up with that, or am I just regurgitating something someone else much smarter than me said one day?
Oh, that just gave me a great segue. You know how they reckon like Simpsons predicted 9/11?
Yeah.
I recently found out the DJ Khaled stage name used to be Arab Attack, and he changed it up to 9/11 just because he thought that would be like a bit too on the nose. Yeah, I googled it. He used to go under Arab Attack, bro.
Is that real?
That's real. I saw it and I said the same thing. Is that real? If you Google DJ Khaled Arab Attack,
I should have started with DJ Khaled because I've just started with Arab Attack and it's come up with a load of terrorist attacks, so that's not good. But then it does say, his Wikipedia's there.
Yeah. That's crazy, eh?
That's crazy.
Bro, everyone's like so upset that the planes have just hit the towers, families are dying, shit's like that. And DJ Khaled's like, he's on fucking MySpace changing his name.
Onto his agent, he's like, we need to get all those posters torn down now. I would suggest that we name the episode Arab Attack, but I don't think that's a good idea.
No, I mean, we'll probably get the views up. We could probably make a pretty clicky thumbnail for that one.
Yeah. Me and you in turbans with DJ Khaled in the middle with like rockets going off and shit. We won't do that,
no.
but just have that visual in
In
your
an
head.
alternate universe, that one
Have that
exists.
visual in your head, but we will not be posing as terrorists for the thumbnail.
I also saw.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Arab attack.
I had to bring that, and I heard you talking terrorists. I'm like, this is a great segue. But yeah, changed it after 9/11. Insane.
I mean,
I don't know how true that bit is, but that's what I was.
that's as great a catalyst as any.
Yeah. I was filming my car up the other day, and I saw a guy park on the, I would say, wrong side.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I did the exact thing you're talking about the other day. So
Did you?
are you talking about at the servo?
Yeah.
So like, as in, like, say you're coming in, pumps on your left kind of thing, and then someone's come in and they're like facing the opposite way to you, but
They were facing the right way, but their like fuel thing was on the left side of the car and the pump was on the right.
oh, so they've had to go right around.
And they've pulled the thing right over and
see,
like
that's-
using it upside down.
Nah, I don't like that. Was it all chick by any chance?
No, it wasn't. I didn't like it either, but it got me thinking, is he just fucked up here and he's going, I have to just commit?
Yeah.
Or is that something this guy does? And I know people, me included, especially when you're broke, you like to give that nozzle a bit of a fucking shake.
Oh, he's letting gravity.
That's what I started to think.
He could
Is
be-
this actually a smart play? And I started going, is this what they're supposed to be used for?
Bloke could be a real renegade for the Bowser. He could be a Bowser renegade, this guy.
Yeah.
I did. One of my notorious tight ass, well, his parents, like one of the tight asses from school, and then his dad was it's like a hereditary thing where his dad was a huge tight ass as well. But they used to own servos, and he was like, apparently that's like, he said definitely tip the thing up because heaps of it stays in the pump.
Yeah.
So maybe this guy is just getting his money's worth. I mean, with fuel costing what it's costing at the moment, this guy is a true renegade.
That's what, like, some people look at that shit and go, fucking idiot. But when I see someone doing something weird, I go, why?
What do they know?
What do they know? Or
What do they know?
Yeah, there must be something to it. He was very comfortable doing it. He didn't look flustered. I would feel flustered if I've had to do that. I'd be like, oh, the person behind me thinks I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I would immediately leave. I would just run the gauntlet and
Once
get out
you've
of there.
realised it's on the
I'd be
wrong
like,
side.
I'm just going to have to go and
Start it.
buy a drink and keep going. Run the gauntlet to the next servo. I cannot let anyone see me do this. I look like a fucking moron.
Actually, on that, are you cool with just parking at the Bowsers?
For treats and stuff?
Yeah.
No, I will park in the designated spots.
Yeah.
Well, as in, I don't have any strong feelings for or against it, but me personally, I will save the Bowsers for those fueling up.
That's for the people fueling up,
for the
I
heroes
reckon.
that are keeping fucking BP afloat.
Yeah.
British Petroleum, giving it harder to British Petroleum and Shell. I will stick to designated parking spots.
Yeah, me too.
For treating purposes, coffees and the likes,
Yeah.
and then obviously leave the Bowsers for those of us that are putting a bit of E10 in.
That are filling up, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I reckon. I reckon if fucking the Bowser spots are for filling up.
Just
simple as
100%.
that. Yeah.
100%.
But
And
I
then you
know
gotta
people like to do it.
100%. Then you got to explain to the guy, you're like, no fuel. And they're looking like, but you parked at a Bowser.
Yeah.
You go like, no, just the coffee, mate. And they're like, any fuel? You're like, no fuel. Like, what the fuck are you parked at pump 10, mate?
Yep. And now you're having an argument with this fucking Indian guy
Now it's a
behind
whole
the
thing.
counter.
Then it's Arab attack all over again.
DJ Khaled comes back from behind the counter.
Khaled. Yeah. Also, you chuck this in the notes.
Right, you can half hear it, but it's not. Well, actually, you do need to hear what he's saying.
We can play it. It's probably not do it justice, but we'll run you through it afterwards. But it's our boy, the great and powerful Davis
everything I
Clark.
have for the people. 256. I shit my pants like crazy. I'm going after it.
He shit
all
his
day, every day.
pants.
Bro, so Davis Clark, those of you who were aware, Davis Clark was the hero that we brought to the show the other week, motivational speaker, Boston. Does he work in tech or is he? He's
Who
in an
knows,
office.
man? He's in an office.
He's a spreadsheet jockey from Boston, just spits fire motivation. He's gone absolutely viral. We brought him to the show the other week. That's his best content,
100%.
in my opinion. So he's just finished. Could be the Boston Marathon.
Impressive feat.
Great. It's a selfie. He's crossed the finish line. He pans down to his strides. He's got diarrhea all down the inside of his legs.
I've shit myself like crazy.
I've shit myself.
It's bloody, bro.
It's the wrong colour.
It's fucked.
I'd say he's had nothing but electrolytes and fucking energy gels for the whole marathon. So his bowel movements are going to be just catastrophic.
Look down at your thighs now, to your knee. That's how either side. That's how much shit was on him.
Apparently that happens not regularly, but pretty often with marathon runners, they just shit themselves.
Well, if you're not shitting yourself, you're not having a go.
You didn't
That's
have
what
a
I
go.
read.
That's
yeah.
it's a badge of honor.
Yeah.
It's a brown badge of honor.
Nice. The brown badge of honor.
It's a real badge of honor amongst the. Yeah, it's like when the sickos when you do any conditioning at footy training, the blokes that'd spew.
Yeah.
So you'd be like, okay, he's had a go. He's spewing. There'd be blokes that'd just push it constantly till they were spewing in pre-season. You're like, all right.
And you get that one slack fuck who's like ran over with him, chucks the fingers down, has a tacky, so everyone thinks he's fucking had a go.
But then there's the marathon runners. The Davis Clarks just take it to new heights by crapping themselves.
Tack poo, finger the butthole to get the poo out.
Get a bit of poop out. Shout out Davis Clark. You are a hero.
He's an inspiration to not only us, but fucking civilians everywhere.
He's a genuine American hero. Like, I mean that.
A planet Earth hero, some would say.
He's the king. He's the king. News time?
Yeah,
Got
mate,
some
news. A Brazilian woman brings dead uncle to the bank. Yo, can we get a loan?
So, it's like Weekend at Bernie style?
That's the impression I'm under, yeah.
Weekend at Neymar's.
She's rocked up to the bank. They've blurred the dead uncle's
Oh
face.
my God, there's a video. Oh, he's dead.
He's like limp and shit. Oh, bro, that's gnarly.
Oh, it's on TMZ.
His head's just flopping around.
So she's brought him in a chair. She's put the forms in front of him. He's dead. Well, I can't tell if he's dead. His face is blurred, but he's not moving. She's moving his hands up. She's putting the pen in his hand to sign the documents. Oh my! The teller's filmed the whole thing. She's like, "Okay,
She looks fucking guilty.
okay." No, he not dead.
Yeah,
No, he not dead. No, he not dead.
He goes on for she's like moving his head around. and
Jesus
shit.
Christ! So she's obviously brought him in to be a signatory on the loan or something.
Yeah.
And she's gone, "Hey, Uncle, what's a Brazilian name?
Fucking wrong bloke, mate.
Uncle Ronaldo."
Yeah, there we go. Ronaldo.
Uncle Ronaldo, are we still good to go and get that loan? She's like, "Fuck, he's dead." Oh, I still need that money. He's like, puts him in the wheelchair, wheels him in. She's like, "Fuck, that's crazy." Although, what if the money was for what in your mind, Gabrielle, would justify
Wheeling your dead uncle into a bank?
for the money? So if the money was for, say, she wanted to buy a new roadcaster to start her own podcast.
Yeah, play on.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, like,
It's an $800 personal loan.
you got to follow your dreams. It's what he would have wanted.
Okay, let's take it down. What about she wants I don't even know the currency in Brazil.
Well, what if she's just fucked if I
What
don't
about
know.
like say $400 for a hair?
For a hair?
Like for how expensive it is to get their hair done.
Missus just got it done.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
One's been not so subtly hinting at it too. Yeah. Say what about $400 for the hair? Is that play on or not?
Hell
With
no,
the dead
bro.
uncle, but the roadcast is the limit.
Yeah, hell yeah. I like podcasting.
For sure.
I would not pay $400 for a haircut.
I would say a new mic. I would say if it was for like $100 for a new microphone,
Yeah.
I'd play on. Anything
oath.
podcast related, no matter how small it was, wheeling your dead uncle into the bank is play on.
It's what they would want you to do. If your uncle loved you
Yeah.
and he wanted to follow your dreams, he's dead now anyway.
He's not going to use the money. Dead Uncle Ronaldo.
Now, does my dead uncle give a shit about my girlfriend's hair?
No, he was a pig himself. So he would say, he goes, "Do not spend 1 cent of my money when I'm dead on the chick's hair. But obviously, if you need a new jack for the roadcaster or whatever, wheel my corpse into the bank
And do everything you can.
Fudge my signature." She's going to be in a lot of trouble for that.
She attempted to secure only $3,400. Wow. Damn, bro. She was probably in need, man. That's crazy.
You probably, I don't know. You don't know.
She tries
$3.5
to
grand's
force
like-
him to sign the paperwork.
$3.5 grand's like hair and nails, and probably some new shoes too.
Yeah, and they won't even be that nice a pair of shoes.
Fuck, that's crazy.
She's seen talking to her dead uncle at various points, asking him if he can hear her and if he's listening, instructing him to sign, even though he's clearly not talking back.
Oh no. That's
His head rolling was nuts, bro. That was fucked.
yeah, he's dead. He dead.
That's a dead ass man. Charged with theft through fraud, embezzlement, as well as the abuse of a corpse.
Abuse of a corpse is by far the worst thing on that rap sheet.
Yeah. And it's fair.
Yeah.
Like, that's what we just
And
witnessed.
she's literally on. I'm not a judge or a police officer. I could tell by that 20 seconds of footage that she's guilty of all three.
Yeah.
I don't know the law. I don't know the law in Brazil or South America. I know she's guilty of all three of those things.
Drop the fucking hammer on this bitch.
No matter what land she's in, she's guilty.
Cops are trying to determine how he died. That's fair because clearly he's not. Hasn't been dead for
There's
that
no rigor
long.
mortis. He's not stiff. Like rigor mortis comes in when you die. Your body goes all stiff. So he's still. He might be freshy.
And freshly shat his pants.
Yeah.
Like our boy.
Like our boy Davis Clark.
Yeah, because they reckon you shit yourself, don't you? Which is fucking a sad way to go out.
Yeah. Sometimes you get a boner too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You shit yourself and get a boner. Great way to go out.
Yeah, fucking
Couldn't think of a
oath.
better way to go out.
Oh, man. I think that's one of the craziest headlines we've had. That was actually fucking true.
Yeah, that was pretty confronting.
$3,400.
R.I.P. Uncle Ronaldo. Woolies CEO talking in circles. Is this the other week or is this another one?
This is another one recently. So he's been under fire in some court case and they're asking him to answer a very simple question.
Is this the South African bloke?
Yeah.
The Safa? This will be good.
Senator, that is not what I focus on. I don't know what the number is specifically. Happy to take the question on notice.
You don't know.
I focus on what is
No.
key for us.
Please, this is important, Mr. Banducci. This is very important because it is open to the Senate to hold you in contempt, and that carries potential sanctions, including up to 6 months imprisonment for you.
There's now four
That's why
this
this is a critical matter, so I just ask you to address your mind with absolute clarity, please, to the question I am asking. I'm not asking what you focus on, Mr. Banducci. That's not relevant to this discussion. What is relevant is what you know. Do you know what your return on equity was in the last full financial year? Just yes or no, please, Mr. Banducci.
Senator, I've tried to be very specific in saying what we focus on. That is where my focus is. So return on investment, a dollar in, and what our return is out, and what is our shareholder return. Those are the numbers I focus on.
Doesn't
Do
answer.
you know what your ROE was? Like, it's a simple, just yes or no. Do you know or not, Mr. Banducci?
Senator, I will take the question on notice. I
See,
don't focus
politicians.
On it. I don't focus on it.
In order to take
He's
it on
acting like
notice,
one.
you'll have to inform the committee.
Yeah, it's
that you don't
fucking
know
slime
yet.
balls.
Yeah.
There are, it's the same, like, you see it press conferences with politicians when they get caught embezzling money, and he fucking knows.
Of course, bro. If you
And
don't know, you say I don't know in that
And
situation.
he knows he can't say yes because their return on investment would be fucking astronomical. And he can't say that he knows that because it's like, well, you know what you're doing when you were price gouging, you cocksucker.
There's also more clips from that moment where like he's denied price gouging and claimed that the supermarkets like is a super competitive market, even though it's Woolies and Coles.
There's two of them.
And Aldi if you count them.
Yeah, that's. I mean, they're all this. Like they all go to the same fucking leadership camps. They all come out of the same schools. The politicians just end up being the CEOs of these companies anyway. They give them legs up.
Interesting. Yeah.
Oh, well, they all come out of Knox Grammar and the little cunt factories in Sydney and the private schools, and they all end up if they don't become CEOs. Once they're done in politics, giving these CEOs legs up here, there, and everywhere with red tape and all that, they just get jobs there anyway. Look at any of them that get sacked, Berejiklian, all of them that get the bullet when they get caught fucking up. They just get fucking directors' jobs or sit on the boards of these fucking massive companies.
I wish I could like again I don't retain information that well, but I saw something half political and it's like you'd be surprised how obvious the corruption is that's going on.
It's
like you would think someone who worked for the government, this is a huge paraphrase, who worked for the government and pledged X amount of dollars to some company, you think if they were then sitting on the board of that company, it would raise some suspicion. And like that just has happened.
It happens
very obviously.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
That's literally what they do. They'll go like the telcos and they just set it up for the telcos. We've got fucking two, same thing. Airlines, we've got fucking two airlines, two supermarkets, two fucking telcos. It's the government set it up like that. And then when they're done in their government position, they just go and sit on the board of these things on fucking 6 or 7 figures for the rest of their lives.
Can I ask you like a serious question?
No. Yeah, go for it. Go.
Do you think the person in that government position
Yes.
who pledges money for this company and then goes and works for this company maybe, are they a bad person for doing that? Like that's an opportunity that where they get set up very well. Is it just selfish and slimy? Like, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's selfish, it's slimy, it's corrupt.
You're just being corrupt.
Because, like, if you're a politician, and I know, I'll preface this by saying I know nothing about politics.
Yeah.
I have no interest.
Make that very clear on this show.
I made that clear. We've made that abundantly clear. You and I know very little about anything, really.
Yeah.
But I know what I think of them. And I know it's just, they're just feathering their own nest. If you're in that position, you're elected officials, you're meant to be acting in the interest of the people.
So you're not doing your job.
You're not doing your job.
Yeah.
You're meant to be doing what's
You're
in the
taking
interest.
advantage of a job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're feathering your own nest, which is like also they're humans.
Yes.
And these offers are ludicrous.
That's
They
kind of
get
what I'm saying.
security for them and their families forever.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you'd be a good person not to take that, to say no to that. But also, that's your fucking job.
Yeah.
And they still get good money as politicians anyway. And they're not all like that. There are some good ones, I'm led to believe. I also don't pay enough.
I'm told.
I don't pay enough attention to any of it
No,
because,
me either.
because of stuff like this. It just turns me off it. I just think they're all cunts and I just tune out and watch the footy.
Oh, dude.
Which is not good as well, but I'm just ignorant. But ignorance is bliss.
I just think it's like no one is stupid enough to think that guy, the CEO of Woolworths, like you couldn't be dodging. He said yes or no, and he just didn't say either of them.
Yeah, they're just
Like you're not fooling anyone when you do that.
it makes it worse.
Yeah.
Because it means you definitely know, and if you give an answer, you're going to incriminate yourself. So why aren't you just saying yes or no? You're making it worse, cunt.
It's like losing an argument, so you just fucking pivot it. Like,
Yeah, well, you're fucking gay. Yeah, well, you're a
well,
fucking...
you fucking cheat on your missus all the time, cunt.
Yeah, and it's like, well...
Dude, I just said you stole a chip off me.
Yeah, okay, what the fuck? Yeah, it's, I don't know, man, they're fucking... They make my skin crawl. I don't like them.
I don't know how much longer this, like,
I don't want to...
supermarket shit can go on for.
I don't want to badmouth any local pollies because, again, I don't know the ins and outs of the story. But Tim Krakenthorpe, who was the local, I think he was
Released
a
the
Labor
Kraken.
member, released the Kraken. He just got done, and I think he's going to keep his job, but he got in heaps of trouble because if they're politicians or elected representatives, they're meant to disclose if them or any of their family members have property holdings around the area, obviously because they're in a position to fucking cut red
Give 'em a
tape
leg
and
up, yeah.
give him a leg up. And it come out that his family, I think it's his father-in-law, has like $70 million worth of property around Newcastle. And they're like,
Undisclosed.
why didn't you disclose that? He's like, oh, I didn't know I had to do that.
No, he didn't say that. He's like, well, I wasn't really focused on it.
Yeah. I wasn't sorry. I'm just focused on doing the best for the people.
Yeah,
It's
so
like,
did you know or not? Well, I'm really focused on...
yeah. It's just like, it's classic. It's just the fucking boys, jobs for the boys, all that sort of stuff. But it's been going on for fucking centuries too. It's just what it is.
I think we have a bad habit, but I'm probably going to continue to do it. Like, neither of us give a fuck about politics, but when this shit happens, like, it's just so captivating because, like, that is dumb. That is so obviously dumb.
The thing for me is like the more you learn about it, the angrier you get because you realise how fucking crooked all is. I remember I did a podcast with Jordan Shanks with Butsy ages ago, and we were talking about it. And I did say, I was like, I'm ignorant to it because of the fact that once you start, like, if you bothered to learn about that Woolworths case, it would just make you mad.
Yeah.
The same way with like you learn about like what Gladys Berejiklian, and they were just giving money to Wollongong because she was fucking the mayor of Wollongong.
How insane fucking voice
And you're
recording
like-
that shit, eh?
And you're like, yous are just crooks.
Yeah.
And the more, and that's like, I know the surface of what the news told me. I'm sure if you read up on it, like Friendly Geordies does amazing work on it. You watch those videos, they make you laugh, but they make you mad.
Yeah.
Because you're like, yous are just fucking scumbags.
And he's like trying to do like he's trying to be like the good quotation marks. I don't fucking know the good guy politics, making it entertaining so laymen start to give a shit.
Yeah, he's done a really amazing job of that. Done an amazing job of that. And but then the more you learn about it, you just go, you can't suck.
Well, him and I watched it recently. I think it's a YouTube group called Boy. They're an Australian group. And
Gay name.
yeah, but they did a YouTube video exposing like how clubs pretty much endorse laundering money.
Yeah, fuck
And
yeah.
like how they do jack shit to stop
That's
it.
the casinos.
Yep.
Like it's all the world's like very crook.
Yeah.
Like the more you learn, like everything's fucking pretty crook.
Yeah.
But it's about fucking. That's why you got to like fucking do a bit of
Well, they just
rorting.
did that. They
That's why you
put-
got to do a bit of rorting here and there for yourself. Because every other cunt's doing it and at the top. So you got to fucking get one back where you can.
They just fed $5,000 in the pokies, pulled it straight back out,
Yeah.
got the ticket, and
Yeah,
they gave him
that's-
the clean cash.
Yeah, it's money laundering. Yeah,
They were wearing shirts that said "I'm with money launderer" and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah.
No one stopped them.
Crazy. All right, here's a Guinness World Record I could get around. Man drinks at 120 bars in 24 hours to break a world record.
Nice.
This just happened the other day. A 69-year-old retiree visited 120 pubs to order drinks in 24 hours, breaking a Guinness World Record. David Clarkson, which is very close to Davis Clark, by the way, who was born in Britain but has lived in Australia for over 40 years, started his attempt with a drink at the Captain Cook Hotel in Sydney.
He's
Great
Aussie.
pub. Yeah. Clarkson walked to 119 more establishments over the course of the following 24 hours, ordering a drink at each stop. I don't like that I keep saying ordering. I want this cunt to have a drink. I want him to have 120 drink. Guinness World Records adjudicator Pete Fairbairn joined Clarkson for the first 4 and final 4 hours of his attempt. Other witnesses accompanied Clarkson through the middle period of his pub crawl, collecting evidence for Fairbairn to review at the end of the day.
I do have some.
So now, yeah. So the old record was 99 pubs in 24 hours. So now I'm starting to think this fucking guy, he just ordered a drink at each pub. He may have had one
Just
or two
to break
through
the
way.
record.
Yeah, I don't know if he had 120.
And
That's a
it's
misleading
it's
headline.
also got to be piss. You know what I mean? Like, he can't be ordering a fucking Coke.
Or a mocktail.
Nah.
See, the headline said man drinks at 120 bars, but I'm saying ordering now.
They're being very selective with their wording. Also, I was thinking he could just be getting shots, but also that'd almost be worse.
When I lived in Ireland at Christmas time, there's a pub in Cork where I live called Barrack Street. I had 2 cracks at this. They had the 12 pubs of Christmas. So Barrack Street was just a fucking 2 miles long, and it just had fucking pubs and restaurants and cafes all the way down it. It was sick.
That sounds
So
sick.
Christmas time, everyone who's overseas comes home and they just fucking drink for 3 weeks. So I had 2 good goes at these 12 pubs of Christmas. So you just have a pint of Guinness at each one. I think I got fucking 9 and 10. I didn't finish it either time. It was
Wow.
ridiculous. A pint at each one, and I was fly blown.
And you just get blind, you just end up staying.
And I was
at
like,
one.
and then you're like, should we go to the next pub? You're like, nah.
Everyone's happy, yeah.
And it's cold outside. And yeah, so.
Yeah, you'd want it. You know what? The owners, you'd want to be around that 8-9 mark.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't want to be number 12.
120 pubs is fucking, imagine doing 120. That'd be sick.
It's impossible. I mean, it's clearly not. But you'd be planning it out. You'd be going to Sydney. You'd be starting in a heavily dense area and then getting an Uber, take you to the next, because you probably don't have to walk that far to find a pub in Sydney.
He walked them.
It says he walked them all.
Yeah. That was the
Fuck,
record.
true.
Yeah. There'd be that many pubs around there.
Yeah. Ordered a drink
Yeah.
at every single one. What do you reckon he was drinking? Because it doesn't
fucking
say.
water by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Now I'm disappointed. I'm fucking very disappointed about that.
How many do you reckon you could do if you were to give yourself the challenge? If you were to commit to it?
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
It's not for fun. It's not for leisure.
The same thing happens. I know I can drink more than 12 pints, but it's the fact of you get caught. Once you paro, I'm fucking useless. I'd bump into one person I know and I'd be like, I'm doing this thing, and then you're just stuck at the pub.
Yeah.
So I know I could drink more than 12 pints, but it's whether I would have the mental capacity to get out of the 9th pub and onto the 10th.
Yeah, once you're actually tipsy.
But if I had a sober minder,
yeah.
fuck, I've had some big sessions before, man. But I don't know. Put a number
And
on.
what's the tactic? Do you go fucking fast early?
Try and pump them in and just rip through them.
Just get 10 in ya.
Bang,
and then just see how you go.
And then just charge on. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Because you can't take your time, I don't think.
Be a fun
Or maybe
one.
you go slow then fast at the end.
It'd be a fun one for Christmas. We'll do the Daily Blue pub crawl.
Yeah, Tamworth had a good pub crawl back in the day. I don't know if it still does.
Good pub crawl.
Santa pub crawl. Everyone get dressed up.
They
and
were
that.
hard. It was hard for all. It felt like pubs. Yeah, the Santa pub crawls, because it felt like pubs were you would walk in a big groupies and they're like, no.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, we're just here to spend money. Sorry.
I thought this whole thing was about having fun and being social.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think they're like, no big groups. You're like, ah.
Yeah.
But I think it chilled out a little bit. I felt, maybe it was around COVID too.
True.
Yeah, and they're like, you couldn't go in big groups. But
A mate of mine was telling me and I've never been on one of party bars,
yeah.
but you get off those things, the pub's never letting you in.
No. They see one of them pull up with fucking music cranking and 50 cunts on it that are just destroyed. They're like, well, obviously not.
Yeah.
It's going to be more hassle than it's worth.
100%.
Yeah.
It's a fucking counterintuitive getting the fucking thing.
People having nice meals and just see one of them rock up, be like, well, you're going to ruin everything. You fucking drunk cunts are going to ruin everything.
And a party bar, so I haven't been on one. I don't know. They usually look fun on people's Snapchat stories and shit. But the more I think about it, I don't know. Wouldn't you rather just pub crawl?
Party buses are fun. They're good on footy trips are always good.
Yeah.
Footy, like when you're like on a long away game somewhere and you get fucking sauced after a game is always good. We used to have some good ones again when I lived in Ireland because we used to go on like big long bus trips, like 4 or 5 hours, and you just get dropped back at the pub and you'd had like 5 hours of drinking straight after
You've
footy.
already fucked up.
You're already destroyed, and they knew you were coming, so it was
They're
kind
not
of
gonna
different.
kick
Yeah,
you
they're
out,
like
yeah.
you just go and find a nice quiet corner and just write yourself off.
Just fucking lock in.
Yeah, finish the job. Right, this definitely could have nearly been me on that flight home from Perth last week. Airplane passenger fined in Sydney for urinating in a cup.
Let my man live.
A passenger has been fined for urinating in a cup during a delay in deplaning after landing at Sydney Airport. I'm starting to relate to this guy. The incident after a 3-hour Air New Zealand flight from Auckland occurred last December, and a Sydney court fined the 53-year-old man 600 Australian pesos for offensive behaviour. The incident only came to public attention on Friday when New Zealand news website stuff.com, great one, reported that a passenger in the same row who identified as Holly said she'd reported the behaviour to aircrew. So Holly's a snitch. Holly snitch.
Fucking.
So the deplaning thing sucks because you're on the tarmac, they don't let you get off the plane, but you can't go to the toilet or anything either. So if you've just had the whole flight and you now are busting, I mean
It's only a 3-hour flight,
It is
bro.
insane
That's
behaviour.
that's a grown man.
That's insane behaviour.
He deserves something. I don't know if he deserves a 600 fucking smack to him.
If it's a quiet flight, I fucking, you know what? This isn't
He
that
could have
different.
pissed on the flight while it was in the air.
I spewed. What's the difference between that? Obviously, that's not good. But I, on the way back from a Bucks, was uncontrollably spewing. Like, I was and they wouldn't. The plane was. We were descending.
That, by the way, that is my hell. What you're explaining.
And they were like, "You can't use the toilet." I was like, "I'm spewing." I had a bag in my hands. I was like, "I'm spewing," and she said, "Well, you can't go to the toilet. We're about to land." I was like, I was just standing there being sick, and I was like, well, okay. So I just sat in my chair, just went, like, just spewed. First of all, the worst part was I was sitting next to a woman with a kid, and I had to, as soon as I sat next to him, I was like, because I've been on it for like a few days on the Goldie, and I got up and just had to immediately find an empty row, and they're like, "Sir, please take a seat." I was like, "I can't." It was so bad,
bro. That is my hell.
It was. I thought I was dying.
Yeah.
I thought I was dying.
Like, this is it for me.
I was like, this is how I'm going to die on a Jetstar fucking plane.
But, like, was it like a dizzy vomit or it was a stomach vomit?
It was guts. It was bile on my guts from the piss.
Yeah, that's way better.
From a couple of days of saucing.
Still sucks, obviously.
It was so bad.
What's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference? Because, I mean, he couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it. Both bodily expulsions. What's the difference?
I think.
Should I have a $600 fine?
Yeah, like I'm trying to. I'm trying to weasel you out of it. Like, no, you just should.
I should.
Like, you made a decision. That is a result of decisions you made.
It was uncontrollable. I had no. Yeah, I mean, the decisions before that were controllable, but the end result was uncontrollable. I was like, this coming.
It's. I think he gets it worse because, like, that's a sober grown adult.
Yeah.
Who, like, should have known to piss
and I was
before you're on the plane or while the plane's in the air.
And I was an incoherent child.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
You know, you fucking did what you did to yourself.
I should be treated like a 3-year-old. I should be tried as a 3-year-old.
You should be treated. Yeah, exactly. Whatever your IQ is at that moment, that's what you should be treated as.
Oh, bro. Vegetable. I was fucking gone.
This episode of Daily Blue Weekly is brought to you by our friends at PK Mortgages.
PK Mortgages guide customers through the entire home loan process and beyond.
With access to over 50 lenders, they can get you the most competitive loan options for your first home, next home, or investment property. PK Mortgages can even help you with car loans and personal loans. The team will assist you in researching, organising, and negotiating loans on your behalf, and it's at no cost to you.
Getting a loan can feel pretty daunting, especially if you're someone like me who, if we're being fair income, probably not that sharp between the ears, to put it politely. You can let the professionals give you a hand by contacting the team at PK Mortgages on 0420 660 804 or head to pkmortgages.com.au. That's P for Peter, K for ketamine, mortgages.com.au, or hit that link in our show notes.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Papa Macros.
The fights are just around the corner.
They're creeping up.
I am in, look, I don't want to jinx it, but I would say peak physical condition.
You're in good nick. We're both in good nick.
Fuck, and a like, look, they are a sponsor of the show. They are a close friend of the show, Papa Macros. I'm attributing it fucking probably about 80% to Papa Macros.
They deserve some love for our
Mate, I'm
fitness
not
right now.
like, I know we suck them off every week, but fair income, like, it's the portions for me because I'm a glut. So, like, when I make food for myself, if I make a big spag bowl to do me for the week, I go bananas.
Yep.
Papa Macro, it's fresh, they're chef prepared, there's heaps of protein in them, there's heaps of veggies, but they're just the perfect size to hit the spot. They don't leave you wanting more, but you don't pig out.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not joking, I'm down nearly 10 kilos. It's
Nice.
obviously I've been toiling, but my food's been good.
Yeah.
And I eat these things every day. I know, guys, they are a sponsor of the show. I am sucking them off. We do it every week. They fucking rule.
They're like the three little bears. Not too small, not too big, just right.
Just right.
Satisfying amount of food. And as mentioned previously, when you're hungover, you feel like you're saving money. You go straight to the fridge, in the microwave, bang. You're not wasting money on Uber Eats or driving hungover, which also sucks.
Yeah, they rule. Papa Macros rule. We fucking love them. You know the deal by now. You get a delicious little discount when you head to papamacros.com.au. The link's in the show notes. Code DailyBlue. Capital D, capital B. That is all one word. That'll give you 10% off the order. We get a delicious little kickback too. Everybody wins. We fucking love these guys. Support the show.
Thanks, Papa Macros.
Love you. Guys, Soulcat Designs are a very good friend of the show. They are our mates. They're an Aussie-owned and operated company. They do stainless steel whiskey. No, they do stainless steel bottles.
They do.
Keep cups for your coffee. I've been flogging my Keep cup lately. The bottles are good. I've been forgetting to drink because the weather's cooler. What size bottles they do, Gabe?
They got 650 mils, 950 mils, and the big mama 1.9 litres.
Yeah, you got to remember your water. Now the weather's cooling down. I have been guilty on job sites because it's not hot. I'm not drinking enough water. I went to get my bloods done for the boxing the other day. The lady said, "Have you had enough water?" I said,
I got the same question.
I said, "I haven't had enough water today, I don't think." And she goes, "Yeah, I can't get your blood." So it is very important that you keep your Soulcat handy even though the weather's getting cooler. Yeah, they rule. They've been a supporter of the show for a while now as well. We fucking love those guys. You know the deal with them as well. You get 10% off. Code DailyBlue. All one word. Capital D, capital B. They also have a very, very, I'm going to call them erotic range of Japanese style whiskey glasses. The weather.
They're not shaped like cocks.
No, they're not erotic glasses per se in the traditional sense. However, they are sexy.
They are.
They are sexy to look at. They're like whiskey glasses. It is getting cooler.
It is whiskey season.
It is coming into 100% coming into whiskey season. And I've already sucked off the coffee Keep cup as well. They rule. I just bought the bride one. I just bought my little coffee partner that I go for. Not a side piece. It's actually a dude. Not a side piece, just one of the boys.
Still not a side piece.
He also got one as well. I fucking love them. They rule. Yeah, you get 10% off, guys. Code DailyBlue, capital D, capital B, all one word at the checkout. Link is in the show notes. Aussie-owned, operated company. We fucking love them, and they make good shit. It's that simple.
Thank you, Soulcat.
All right, we're into the back page, the sports section. How did you go in your tips last week, young man?
I don't think I did particularly great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I got 5. I got 6. Tough. She's a tough game. Shout out to who's on top. Who's on top?
Is it my brother still, Swagger?
Big Swagger. We've got Swagger's on top, 39.
Shout out my
but he's
bro.
jokered. Evelyn S is the leader that still currently has their joker.
Looking good.
Yeah, I'm down on 30, so I'm fucking good. Fucking 6 off.
Yeah, and I've got 24.
Swagger McDaddy out in front with 39. So the pack's starting to thin out now, but it's a very, very long season. Let's look at this week's games. Fucking Melbourne and the Chooks tonight. I heard a stat today. I'm actually going to change that tip right now because I heard something about the Roosters haven't beat Melbourne in Sydney for ages.
Yeah.
So I am going to take the Storm there. That'll be a belter though. They're always fucking great games of footy.
I've gone Storm. I'd picked that one. There is one down the track.
Teddy's back though. Teddy's back.
I just backed the Storm, bro.
And the Storm did struggle against the Dogs last week too.
True.
But the Dogs, I don't know, maybe you're not giving
Bit
the
of a
Dogs enough
coin
credit.
flip,
Warriors, Dragons. I'm going to go the Wars. I really like what they're doing. And they're everyone's second team.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the Wars too.
I'd love to see them win the comp. I mean, I don't think there was anyone that wouldn't want to see the Warriors win the comp.
No one would be cranky at it.
Nah, no way. It'd be so sick. They deserve it.
I'll be honest, like, Dragons just love fucking me this year. So I'm not even like, I don't think they're going to get flogged.
Nah, they'll probably drag it. They'll make the Warriors fucking win late or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Make
thinking.
everyone shit themselves like Davis Clark.
Oh, also, we should mention last week, we got -1 each because there was a draw last week, so we just got a courtesy point.
Oh, well, everyone would have got it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Eels. I've took on the Eels over the Dolphins. Eels look good.
Same here. No hammer for Dolphins.
Dolphins not impressing me too much. Panthers over the Tigers. Sea Eagles over the Titans. Gold Coast could fair income not win a game this year.
There's some stats that are in the Titans' favour, bro.
Oh,
for this
really?
game. Yeah, I don't know what they are, but there's this is also a bit of like a mocker kind of game.
Yeah,
for
I know
Manly
Tom
as
and Eddie
well.
from Hello Sport was shitting themselves about it.
Yeah.
Broncos over the Milk. I reckon that'll be a really good game though.
Suncorp, I think Broncos win.
I've taken the Knights over the Dogs, but I don't know.
I don't know about this one either.
I might. Oh, fuck, I know.
I've gone Dogs.
That could get changed on Sunday morning. Dogs were good against the Storm last week, and the Knights haven't been super impressive. Sharks, Cowboys. I've taken the Sharkies.
I was Cowboys, and then I heard that some stat flipped me on this one as well. Shout random stats guy.
Rando, the stats don't lie.
They don't, bro.
His Patreon would be, I shouldn't be plugging anyone else's Patreon except ours, which you can get for $5 a month. But Rando's would be good because it would, if you punt.
If you're a genuine punter and give about the stats.
If you like the punt, numbers don't lie. While we're on the footy, James Fisher-Harris going to the Warriors.
Insane.
Hectic.
Yeah. Shout out to the Panthers for just letting him go. They just said didn't make him see his contract for you.
Yeah, and that's through 2 years out, 2 years early. So he's still got 2 years to run on it after this year.
For compassionate reasons was what was put down.
Well, they all say compassionate reasons when they're like, I want to be closer to my family.
Yeah.
That's Fanua Blake got out of his because he wanted to be in Sydney to be closer to his family. He got out of his last one because he wanted to be in New Zealand to be closer to his family. Just I think you can just say that.
Yeah.
Not saying they are, but I think you can just be like, oh.
Whatever's going on in the Panthers, they're just doing it right. I was thinking about them letting him go. It's that is insane, but it's just such a good public image for him. They let him go, and then it's going to make more people want to play there because they're so good and caring for their players.
What more are you going to get out of him? He's just taken you to 3 premierships.
Yeah.
4 grand finals, 3 comps.
He's he's earned his kind of...
Bro, it's it's win-win. And he's going to get savage money over there. He'll probably captain him because they just lost Fanua Blake, probably the fucking next best prop in the comp. Yeah, it's fucking sick. It's cool. It's cool seeing it go out like that, just fucking amicably.
Yeah. It's normally such a headline, and there's coach did this, and someone wants out. There was none of that with this one. It was just straight up, deal's done.
Yeah,
they're going.
Yeah,
I haven't heard a peep out of Ivan Cleary.
Nah,
he does good to stay out of the media, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
he's good.
He just does his fucking thing.
They're just good operators.
Wish I could say that about my coach.
Win games of footy. Yeah, he didn't get sacked. Demetrio didn't get sacked.
Was it all a ploy? Is it just fucking media hearsay? It sounded like a sure thing, didn't it?
Oh, they were on NRL 360. They're yeah, this is his last game. They're going to let him play this game, then he's gone.
I was listening to Malvin Inga before the game, and he's like, Rabbitohs haven't reached out to me. And it's but is that what you would say?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you have to say that.
They just plant stories just to make you keep talking about it. It's fucking good.
Yeah.
It's rugby league, baby.
It's not right, though.
It's wrong, bro.
Wrong, but I like it.
But God damn it, it keeps me entertained.
God damn it. Yeah, it's very good to have the footy back. I watched every game of Super Saturday last week.
Nice.
I went over to Posso's and just fucking parked watched the Warriors game at 2:40 or whatever it was, and I didn't move till fucking 9 o'clock at night. It was so good.
I'll also be taking the Rabbitohs against the Buy this week, just
by nose.
by a fucking hair.
Poor old rabbits.
We're a bit late to the party, but the UFC last week,
Yeah, hectic.
insane.
Well, it was fucking a pretty lackluster card until Holloway and Gaethje. I actually didn't watch much of it until Holloway and Gaethje. I didn't watch any of the
I
other
just saw
fights.
the big moments.
Yeah.
That's all I saw.
I watched the two.
60, 100 times, I might add.
I had a great conspiracy theory. So the two, I'm not even going to have a crack at pronouncing their names, the two Chinese chicks that fought each other as the co-main event. It was the title fight. And then I was sort of thinking, I was like, this is the biggest, UFC 300 is the biggest fucking event that they've had in pretty much in the company's history. I was like, and it's odd that they have two Chinese people fight. No, this isn't racist. This is a genuine theory.
It's a conspiracy theory, so I'm very interested to hear where you go.
So I was like, why have they got, as a co-main on the biggest card, first of all, a chicks fight? That's not that common. And why is it why they both Chinese. That had me thinking. I was like, that's an anomaly. That's interesting. Then the post-fight interview happened. I think it was Zhang Weili, whatever her name is. And so she finished what she was saying. She said, that great fight, blah, blah, blah. And then she grabbed the mic again off Rogan one more time. And she said to a translator, this is great. I've been treated so well in America. Thank you. Like, everyone's been great. Everyone's been great since I've been here. If you ever want to come to China, you should go to China, visit China. It was like a tourism thing almost. What? So I don't know if like the UFC's trying to break into the Chinese market. I don't know if it's from tourism China. But I was watching it. I was like, that's interesting to me. I was like, that a fighter would say, I mean, maybe she was just being fair income and saying, like, I've been treated really well. Thank you. I know you guys don't like China that much. You should go there. It's great. Maybe that's what it was. But I just thought it was interesting that she would be like, do a tourism plug with two Chinese fighters on the main event.
Yeah.
It made me sort of fucking raise my eyebrows a bit.
So she essentially did say you guys should visit China, yeah?
Yeah, she was like, everyone's been so great to me since I've been here. Go to China. Like, you should go and see China.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
I'm paraphrasing, but that was the message.
Yeah, that was the message. I don't think I'd think that deeply into it, but now that you've relayed that to me, I cannot imagine going to a sporting event myself, being like, oh yeah, this was fucking awesome. By the way, you guys should come to Australia. That does seem like a predetermined thing. You're right.
Like an odd thing to say.
It does.
She could just be grateful because obviously America and China don't have the best relationship, and being a Chinese person in America, I can imagine probably might be difficult at times.
Yeah.
And she's been treated really well, so she just wanted to say thanks everyone. And by the way, China's not as bad as you think. You should go and see it. That is definitely plausible.
But even just like China's not as bad as you think, you could probably end it there instead of being like, you guys need to go.
Yeah. And I can't imagine winning a fight. I mean, maybe she's just grateful. Maybe she's just really grateful.
Yeah, but we've also mentioned like none of this shit's fucking on accident.
No,
bro.
I mean, it's the biggest. Bro, I was talking.
He's a businessman.
They did it. He's the businessman. He's the man. You look. I thought there was more ads in the ring for stuff. I don't know why I was noticing this stuff, but I was like, the ring. I thought there was
were
more.
You high?
I was high. I thought there was more ads in the ring. Normally there's Body Armor one. There's a fucking Proper 12 one.
The Pride model.
Double the amount of ads, and every corner post had a different ad. Well, I mean, it's UFC 300.
Yeah.
And then halfway through one of the rounds, John Anik did a live read for fucking Call of Duty mobile game.
Yeah.
And I was like, how much would they have to pay to get John Anik in the middle of a round at UFC 300 to do a fucking ad read?
In the middle of like a break.
Bro, it was mid-round. It was like, when there's like a bit of a break in the fighters and he's like, this code brought to you by Call of Duty Mobile. Like, they do it all the time. You don't notice it because they slip it in so seamlessly. But I was like, how fucking much? I know what we charge for ad reads. It's not much. But it goes off your audience.
Yeah.
Imagine the audience.
The reach that
UFC
has.
300 and middle of a round, how engaged everyone is.
Yep.
And John Anik, who's a fucking icon, reading your ad. They must pay. The money they must make in the gate and pay-per-views must be nothing compared to what they get from ad revenue.
Bro. The ad rev would be it for sure.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this too because, like, you hear $1 million, absurd amount of money, a crazy amount of money. That fucking fight, that main one, was it Max? Is that his name?
Max Holloway and the BMF.
Yeah. That cunt once got 600 grand alone for that fight, and then Gaethje gets 300 grand as well.
Yeah, that's a one-off. That much money though.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
But that fight alone is nearly worth $1 million.
Yes.
They probably pay they already got.
Yeah, that's the performance bonus.
Yeah. But so like that's an $1 million fight.
Yeah.
So this thing must be generating hundreds of millions.
Easy. Yeah.
That's not like, how big is the number?
Yeah, it's huge. It's crazy.
I can't fathom how much money.
Yeah, they're not breaking even or losing money.
No.
Definitely not.
Fuck no, bro. And all you have to do is put a sticker on the floor.
Yeah, they're like, there was so many stickers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was a little bit stoned, but I was like, it seems like there's more stickers than usual. I will admit, both the conclusions that I came to from UFC 300 were definitely stoned thoughts. I was like, a China conspiracy and, there's more stickers on the ring. For sure, I put my hand up. But also, now I'm thinking about them like with a clear head. I still don't think they're that ridiculous.
No, they're not.
They're not, but they were.
But a China conspiracy when you are, that's just so fair.
I was like, why is there two Chinese fights? But I was like, and it's also me being a misogynist. Like, this Chinese, it's a racist, misogynist conclusion to come to. I was like, this Chinese chicks fighting in a co-main. There could be no other reason for it other than a conspiracy. It's like, maybe they're just the two best fighters, Blue. I'm just a fucking.
And then you just hit it again. Nah.
There's more to it. There's more to it. I'm just a racist pig.
Shut the fuck up, Posso. Pass it over.
Guys, strap yourselves in. It's time for another fucking classic edition. Excuse me, of the Daily Blues Chews, brought to you by our good mates at PK Mortgages. Yeah, I mean, you already heard on the ad before, but if you're in the market for finance for anything, houses, fucking jet skis, quad bikes,
Getting your hair done.
new Ford Ranger, don't take your dead uncle to the bank. Go and see Phil and the team at PK Mortgages. They're fucking legends. They've sponsored this segment. They're bringing you this chew.
Guys, it's chew time. We are at the Westfield Katara Food Court. Korean fried chicken. I think this joint's new. It's where the Macca's used to be. Macca's is gone, thank fuck. This place is simply called Chicken. Wildly unimaginative name, but looks pretty good. Just like a bain-maries full of fried chook. Fucking looks pretty sweet. Like maybe a little bit dry if I was just looking at it, but it could be good. Heaps of mad sauces too. I've gone for the soy and garlic, which I panicked, if I'm being honest. They had heaps of fucking options there and I panicked. So let's give it a bash.
Yeah.
Good. Definitely dry. It was 4 bits for $10. It's like a good sized bag. They got heaps of other shit. I think they do it fresh as well. That was just the stuff in the bain-marie.
7, 8.
I'm gonna go 7, 8. But if it was fresher, it'd be fucking up there, I reckon.
It's good.
Chew on.
Nice.
Good, bro.
Nice. Nailed it. Yeah, fucking good. So I love Korean fried chicken's sick. I love it because it's just all tenders. Like you're not fucking around. I love wings, but they can be a fuck around.
Sometimes you just need some tenders.
Korean fried chicken's like just all tenders. You can just hook straight in. That was good, but yeah, they had like a bain-marie. So it's just called chicken.
I think... Oh, maybe it is. If it's I think I've been to the joint. It might be called O Chicken.
I don't know. Maybe it
you
is.
just seen I think, yeah, that's what I kind of remember.
It
If it's
could
a joint,
be.
I think it is.
I might Google it quickly so I'm not getting the name wrong. But anyway, yeah, it was fucking it was good.
It's good chicken, bro.
It's good. They had the bain-marie was like might have just been stuff from earlier in the day, and then I'm sure they do fresh stuff as well. But all the stuff in the bain-marie was cheap, which fucking gets my attention.
Did they do like could you get rice and shit there as well?
They did all sorts of stuff.
O Chicken.
It might be O Chicken.
Is it that?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
O
O Chicken.
The sign just says chicken, but there is a little thing in front of it. Oh, I thought it was just an egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
O Chicken.
O Chicken. There you go. I'll have to. Yeah, there you go. O Chicken.
And I'm fucking dialing back in with my fucking guesses.
Yeah,
7,
nailed
8,
it.
baby.
Nailed it. Chew on. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Thank you again, PK Mortgages, for sponsoring these delicious chews.
PK Mortgages. Don't take your dead uncle to the bank.
Yeah, that should be their new slogan. It's time for the Daily Blue Dial-ins.
I had to do it, man.
It's time for the Daily Blue Dial-ins. Guys, you know the deal. You get to leave a little voicemail. Let us know what's happening in your life, anything you want to have a fucking whinge about.
Any questions you might have for us?
Just fucking general chit-chat. You just fucking hit the speak pipe on Gabe and I's Instagram profiles, leave us a voicemail, and we'll just play them on the show and have a chinwag about them. I'm just scraping through here because there's fucking shitloads this week. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you very much, everyone who dialed in. We love hearing from you. Fuck, there's tons.
Actually, we probably should say a public apology about Patreon to any patrons listen.
Yeah, 100% my fault. We put it off on, normally record the bonus episode on the weekends on a Sunday, and I had my hands full, put it off till what I thought would happen on Tuesday, and then fucking got stuck at work. Didn't happen, so very, very sorry about that, guys. We will make it up to you. Well, I did give you a good multi. I'm going to get my mum to put money on that multi for me. That's how confident I am about it.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And next time that comes around, we might do like a solo episode. It didn't even come to our mind to do one without Blue, to be honest with you. So I'll try and come up with an idea if Bluey's not around, or Bluey can do the same if I'm not around.
We'll just fucking, you just get one of us just fucking rambling into the void when we get caught.
You can join it.
Boys, first time fucking dial-up call or whatever the fuck you want to run with. I only started listening, I don't know, probably got sent over from the Alpha Boys. Fucking, we'll run with STI Joe. Because I fucking wish I'd discovered you lot about 2 months ago and realises that there's that fucking
Oh,
STI
stigma.
thing that you boys are sponsored by, because going into the dock and going, hey, bud, can you just check it out at the fucking clap, isn't really the funnest thing to fucking do, eh?
Nah.
So, yeah, it would have been way better if I knew I could sit there on my phone and do the cunt at home without anyone knowing. But, yeah, so I did have the clap. I did, in fact, have the clap. Turns out it's 2 pills and it's gone. So, any of you boys out there worried about it, just fucking keep hitting that thing raw and swallow a couple tablets and you're anyway, who cares? Fucking see ya.
STI Joe. Yeah, that was one of our partners from the other week, Stigma Health. You can get online STI testing. Convenient, safe,
You can have
discreet,
that one for free, Stigma.
secure. There's a free plug for you. You're welcome. Contract's over, but you guys get another one. And if any of you guys are worried about the clap, it's 2 tablets, like our mate STI Joe said, and you can get them discreet. You can't get them delivered straight to your door, I don't think. We're not there yet.
Yeah, fuck if I.
But it is discreet.
Is the clap harder to treat for chicks? Or is it the
Probably.
same thing?
I think everything's harder for chicks,
Yeah.
unfortunately. We get off scot-free and the girls just fucking...
Medical wise.
Yeah.
Life, they get it a bit easier.
Oh, they fucking... They make it hard.
I'm joking.
They make it hard. Yeah, STI Joe. Pleasure to have you, brother. Thank you for coming along for the ride. Thanks for dialing in.
Yeah, pleasure to have you. Oh. No way.
Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with blue between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what blue sees. Now I know I have met an angel in person. She looks perfect.
Beautiful.
I don't deserve this. Blue looks perfect tonight.
I love when we like love songs.
He said posty out.
Yeah.
Posty, fuck yeah. I love the parodies.
I think it's funny when they're like love songs.
It's the best. I love the parodies. I love when yours and mine's fucking fried.
That's fine.
Our names get subbed in love songs. It's
touching, man.
It's touching, bro. It gets me. I love it. That was really good.
Blue perfect. So did he like run an instrumental or was he playing?
I think he was playing.
Yeah.
I think he was playing.
Shout out the piss out Posty, man.
That was awesome. Thank you. Fuck, I love when you lunatics ring in. It makes me so happy.
Fucking songs, bro.
I love it.
Bluey gave BFFG.
Yes.
Sad to say, Bluey, that being so dusty after your last session at the Bucks over at Perth. It's the older you get, the harder it gets. That's something that I found out anyway. And your story about the army. I've got a army story. Years ago, I went to Kapuka for my brother's army march out. So I stayed up at Wagga Wagga or wherever it is for a couple of days. And yeah, not much else to do up there except get on the piss. So I'd get drunk and fucking go skinny dipping at the place we were staying at.
Nice.
Anyway, the march out night came along and we're all out on the piss. My brother's there and all his army mates that he's marching out with and whatnot, a few Sheilas, whatnot, razzing them up anyway. And I said, I'm going skinny dipping later on tonight. Fucking
planned it?
Just talking shit. And they said, oh, yeah, I'll come in later, whatever. And I fucking didn't think anything. I completely forgot about it. Anyway, that night, swimming naked in the pool again. And in she hops, fucking butt naked, goes underwater, and you can imagine what she was doing. She ended up earning the nickname Snorkel. So
fucking hell.
that was
Sorry, BWFG.
He's ran long.
That's gone to 1:30. But I'm glad we got to the climax of that story before it cut off. That's very good. Skinny. I remember going skinny dipping for the first time as a young bloke, or the first time you're nude in a pool. It's like pretty exhilarating.
It's freeing, man.
Yeah. Pretty exhilarating in the confines of your fucking board shorts or speedos.
You fucking just cock and balls just like kind of hovering.
Just fucking
gravity not doing its thing to him. You're like, damn, this is nice.
Yeah. That's that's fucking pretty crazy for her to give head while being underwater.
And like,
that'd be fucking impossible.
It's not even a good experience, bro. Water is not a lubricant. Like,
and also like,
what doesn't feel good?
How the fuck do you give?
You can get your mouth around a cock.
Yeah, but then what? Like, you got to hold your breath the entire time.
Yeah.
And also like
the snorkel, man. Maybe she brought one down with her.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe she had a scuba tank.
She was breathing through his cock.
Yeah, the cock as
acts as a device.
Goes straight to your lungs.
Yeah.
It's a second urethra that goes straight to your lungs. And you can actually just breathe the person's air through their cock.
That's what you guys come in for, man. The cock snorkel.
I'm no expert in anatomy, but there is, yes, the cock snorkel.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
For sure.
Like, do your own research, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm about like 95% sure that's a thing.
I got a couple of mates that are clearance divers, and they reckon they do that when they run out of.
They just jump on the boys' fucking schlong.
When the reserve tank runs out, they make a chain all the way to the top, and they can.
They're sucking each other's cock.
There's like 10 dudes all the way to the surface, sucking each other off for air.
One's facing that way, one's facing that way. It's like the hanging monkeys out of a barrel.
Human centipede kind of stuff. Just hanging off cocks for oxygen.
There's an image for you fucking playing at
Fucking
home.
hell, that's fucking bad.
Good morning, Daily Blue Weekly. It's the OG stand-up and wipe guy.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Just doing my daily grounding. It's Saturday morning. This is just your reminder to not go out on that Friday night. Don't be a piece of shit. Wake up early, see the sunrise, get a coffee, go for a walk, run, gym. You will feel better. So I don't know why you don't do it. Don't be a fucking idiot. Goodbye. Have a good weekend. Don't drink. Bye.
Interesting.
The SUAW, just giving everyone a bit of, you know what that stinks of? A bloke who's just had 2 weekends off the piss.
Yeah.
I could hear his fucking high horse clomping on the way in then. That's a bloke who is normally a degenerate, drunk piece of shit like the rest of us, but he's strung 2 weekends off it together and he's a bit high and mighty. And now, I mean, I do the same thing.
Yeah, you know what's like frustrating about like that dial-in is we all know he's kind of right. Like, we all know he's kind of right, but like, also, bro, come on.
He's 100% right.
People, let us fucking live. Let the people have fun.
As soon as boxing's over, I'm going back to being a fat, drunk pig.
I was kind of looking at myself in the mirror the other day and I was like, I'm looking all right. Like,
Yeah,
but
bro.
boxing's fucking helped the rig out a lot.
I'm the fittest and healthiest I've ever been. I was never this fit when I played footy.
Yeah.
I was never ever this fit when I played footy. I've literally lost 10 kilos.
And fair enough, we are training 3 times a week, but it's fucking like 40 minutes, bro.
It's not like, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
But yeah, stay off the piss if that makes you happy, for sure.
Yeah.
But if you do like having fun with your friends.
No, that's a guy.
that.
That's a guy who's fucking high and mighty. He'll be back. He'll have a slip up this weekend, and you'll be a piece of shit. And then I'll play you that dial in and say, "Oh, you don't go out. Go for a run.
Do both.
Do both. Balance."
Boys, how are ya? It's the Frog here from down south in Mexico.
Well, Frog.
I know I'm a week late. This is off the back of Gabe fucking reversing the rental truck into the other one.
I should never
Me
confess
and
that.
my ex-missus decided to go stay in Crown for the weekend a few years ago. I had a Statesman, fuck, big boat of a car, backing into a parking spot, bang, hit the car next to us. So I'm like, oh, fuck it, hightail it out of there, go up to the next level, or a few levels up.
I'm not alone.
And the missus is like, I'll guide you in. I'm like, yeah, no worries. Something got lost in translation. When she said stop, I kept coming backwards and I put her leg between the rear bumper and the concrete wall. No. She was all good though. Limped for a little while, but still fucked like a champion in the hotel room, so it was all good. So yeah, boys, love the work.
Holy God.
Did he say she still fuck like a champion?
In the hotel room. Broke her leg. Because she couldn't go anywhere, cut.
Oh my God.
She didn't have anything to do. All she could do was lay on her back, bud.
Ran her over and still got to start.
Oh my God.
That's funny. It is funny. I remember when the young blokes at work, when I try to get them to back me in the truck, and they're just like, they're like girls. Like if I can't see your mirrors, then if you can't see my mirrors, I can't see you, boys. So they'll stand like directly behind the truck. I'm like, I can't see you.
Yeah.
Or like it happened yesterday. I backed into something in the yard, and they're like, stop. I was like, tell me to stop before I hit it.
Now,
I'll fucking hit it.
Yeah. I like though what he said there. Something got lost in translation. Like, were you just not listening, bro? Like, she said stop. Like, what did you miss here?
She said stop, and you went.
She said stop, and I heard fucking keep going.
Keep going. He's thinking about a start.
Bluey, Gabe, Pelican Point Peanut here.
Nice
Just
name.
listening to the Wild Wild West pod and hearing about the buck with his father-in-law there with the strippers fucking giving him a razz up.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a little yarn. We were on a buck show and our buck passed out and we had to just lay him down on the bus that we were on, laid him down, put him to sleep while we were at a pub. And obviously had a couple of rippers there, so we needed someone to step up. And step up they did. It was a big lift from the father-in-law himself. Got up there, the big man, and he went fucking hammers. This man had hot wax poured on him. He was pulling bananas out of places. He was having a fucking ball.
That's funny.
Big lift from the father-in-law was fucking hilarious. Anyway, boys, fucking love the pod. First time caller. Fucking get after it. Love yous.
Pelican Point Peanut, welcome aboard, brother. Thank you for dialing in.
Officially dialed in.
Love that. If you're ever out there and you've been listening for a little while and you're thinking about fucking doing it, dial in.
Don't be nervous.
We love it. I love it. Like, I love hearing from everyone, but first timers, I love a good first timer.
It's a bit of an affirmation for us. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
There's more yous out there.
And don't worry. If you think you're going to have a shit story, don't worry.
Just make sure it's under a minute 30.
Just keep it under a minute 30. It can be as fucking shit as you want.
If we give you a bit of lip, it's just fun, man.
Pelican Point Peanut, that was not shit. That was funny. That was very funny. It's good to see. It is good seeing when a father-in-law is just a fucking piece of shit lunatic like you. Because they all were at one stage. They're just pretending they're not now because their daughter's getting married. You're like, oh no. It's like, no, you're just like us, mate. Come on.
I liked and a big lift it was. I liked the way he put that. That was fucking nice.
Really painted a picture. I'm very impressed.
You know what? It could have been a strategic move from the father-in-law. Roofie the fella, so whoever's marrying his daughter doesn't get to play up.
He did hit him.
He gets to have all the fun.
He did hit him. Spiked his drinks. Took the strippers.
Oh no, not the wax.
Oh no.
You got a banana where?
And he's like, I know exactly how this works, darling. Kick back. I got this.
Whispering in her ear and shit.
He's experienced.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. How was I supposed to know? Something wasn't right, yeah. Oh, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. Now you're right outside, yeah. Show me how you are with Bluey. Tell me, Gaby, 'cause I need to know now what we got. My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Kiss me, Gaby, one more time.
Oh, mate.
That was legendary. Does that have a name?
Anonymous.
Oh, no.
What a mad cunt. That was fucking that's fucking up there for me.
I agree, bro.
That's for the end of years. That's outstanding.
Yeah, put a star on that or something,
Put a
bro.
star on that email. That was fucking so good.
I think there was a lot of bravery in that singing. He's not the best singer, like that's fair to say.
It's a tough one to do a cappella.
Again, I love that he went a cappella. It's borderline funnier when there's no background
Especially
music.
at the start with the down,
Yeah.
but it's not there. So he's just counting on his own natural timing. Great.
And it was just like, that's like me singing. Like, you're trying, but you're still not getting there.
But you know what? He fucking tried.
Oh, and that's what I love.
He had a proper crack at that.
Still believe. Oh, God.
Very, very awesome anonymous man.
Hit me, Gabby, one more time. That's going to be hard to beat.
That tickled
for
me.
the PWF award.
That tickled me. That was very, very funny.
Pipes of outstanding function if you're not uninitiated.
So I'm in my truck on the South Coast Highway, Highway 1, and this section of the road is absolutely fucked. Like, it's skinny, it's hilly, it's fucked. Shit. There's fucking, I've seen multiple truck crashes here. There's a fucking road train in the bush. I just went past him before. He's all right, driver's right. Got off this morning. There's fucking caravans, oversized loads. It's foggy as fuck. Like, you know, some places down to less than half a K visibility. And I've seen 2 fucking cyclists this morning. Like 100 Ks from the closest town. Cunts on their fucking push bikes riding on the fucking road. These cunts got a fucking death wish or something. One got fucking hit and killed on the Nullarbor the other day. Like, fuck me. Jesus fucking Christ.
Just a man giving you a piece of his
Bro,
mind.
that is honestly what this was designed for. This whole thing was set up for you, for anyone. If you got a gripe, no matter it be trivial or fucking important, you ring up and you fucking fire up about it. Just like that.
And you could hear the honesty in that. Fuck me.
Yeah, he's filthy. He's fucking filthy. That was good. Yeah, I mean, they're annoying. Cyclists are fucking annoying. And sometimes they do get hit. It's true.
G'day, chaps. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Yes, go.
We are Flaming Dragon, or better known as Dragon Master 784. But you have to call me Dragon. First off, bonus points if you can name them 3 classic movie references from different early 2000s comedies I just laid out. Secondly, out of which team from the Bunnies and the Knights do you believe will go on to win the comp, and will it be in our lifetime? Finally, go give them maroon bastards hell at the Biffs up north coming up.
Let's go.
Dragon out.
Oh, 3. What did he say? So the dragon.
We are Dragon.
Dragon.
I've heard that, man.
That's a. I want to. There's a ping pong movie that I'm thinking of. Like Balls of Fury.
Oh, I do know that movie.
I don't know if one of them is in that. Also, mate, you're gonna have to get back to us next week with their answer, like, because we're gonna have a crack at these. You're gonna have to. It's gonna be like when you do the quiz in the paper,
Yeah.
and then you got to check next week's paper for the answers. You're gonna have to dial in and tell us if we're right or not. What did he say?
You
3 movies?
can call me Dragon as Step Brothers.
Yes, that's Step Brothers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Step Brothers, Balls of Fury, and
I don't know. I already forget what
We
he
Are
said.
Flaming Dragon. It's Tropic Thunder when they ring up and
I fucking just watched it. That's why it sounded so familiar.
yeah. You could call me Dragon. Nah, it's not Balls of Fury, but it's definitely Tropic Thunder and it's definitely Step Brothers, and I don't know the third one. Love a good head scratcher. Knights Bunnies, who's going to win a comp first? Will we see it?
Last year, you would have said Bunnies are more likely. This year, fuck, man.
Last year, the Knights finished heaps better than the Bunnies.
I mean, early last year, I would have been tipping the Bunnies.
I am skeptical if I'll see a Knights premiership before I die, but I'll probably die young. So I'm not going to fucking live as long. I'm probably not going to live as long as I should.
Can either team win a premiership in the next 10 years?
Knights are more likely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that that's just the case now. I never thought I'd accept that information.
But that's a good one. Did he ask anything else? Oh, and punch the shit out of the boys up there. Yeah, we plan on it.
Yeah, that's the plan.
We've been training pretty hard for this. I'm pretty excited to go up there and fucking punch on. It's gonna be sick.
Put it this way, then they're not going to be able to hurt us.
Why would you say that?
It's just how I feel. That's just how I feel.
That's tempting fate.
Fucking hell. They can try.
Just knocked off after a big day. I'm nearly at the end of this job and I'm not going to get paid until it's all done.
Tough.
So things are a little tight. However, when the Guzman speaks, I listen. I've gone to the drive-through and I said to the lady on the intercom, I said, do you do split payments? And she goes, yes, all good, no worries. Cool. So I drive around after sitting in line for fucking 15 minutes and go to pay, and I handed her a bunch of fucking dirty, fucking filthy poo change, and then got my card out to pay the rest of it. And she goes, "Oh, I don't know what's happened, but it's actually gone through. It's not saying anything. It's the same process." And I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "What do you want me to do?" And she goes, "I'll just go on around and see if the girls say anything." And sure enough, I pull around. Literally in a heartbeat, the girl opens the window, and like a split second, my heart drops. And then she just hands me her food and goes, "Have a good night."
Yes.
I was like, "Fuck." So now I'm sitting here in the car park.
Straight to us.
And I'm wondering a few things. Is that young girl going to get in trouble because I'm a Jew? No. And did I just do an involuntary rort? Oh, and thirdly, is Guzman's always this good, or is it just because half of it is free?
Probably tastes better because it was free.
Does taste a bit better. Guzzy's pretty good.
You involuntarily wrought. You had an assist. You had a try assist from the big guy upstairs there. God helped you wrought there.
She's definitely fucked up.
Jesus, obviously it's Mexican food, so it was Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus played a hand in that one. She fucked up.
Like that'll slip through the cracks. That won't get back to her.
But well, I mean, you didn't say where you're from, which Guzman. You know, it's not her money.
Nah.
For fucking what, half a burrito?
Yeah,
Fuck me.
People fuck that shit up all the
Play
time.
on. Yeah, Jesus, God gave you a hand with that one, mate. You got to take them when you can. Also, shout out for just ringing us straight away to tell us.
Yeah, I like that it was an immediate thought.
I got to tell the boys about this.
Yeah.
You're right to do that. Thank you for telling us that, because you should. That's the sort of shit we need to know about in the moment.
Well, what would have hit me? He would have immediately thought, "Did I just rort someone?"
And then he's like, "I got to tell Blue and Gabe for sure. You did the right thing."
What I would also like to know about this situation is: did you count the money you gave her, or did you make her count it? Because if you're giving someone money and like you're fucking forcing them, it's like, oh, just whatever this is.
Nah.
Like, you're
He
not in
would've-
fucking kindergarten anymore.
Nah, he would have counted it.
Yeah.
He would have for sure counted
That's what I hope.
it. Yeah, he would have been like,
You go to the corner store, how many lollies can this get me?
yeah,
And
nah,
you
he would have for sure counted it.
I hope so.
I would like to think so. Here we go. This one's titled Vengeance.
Oh.
Only one episode this week. What does this become? Must be the Joker. I'm awake like literally all the time. Any more than one episode a week. The good people of Gotham deserve better. There will be justice.
That was Batman not happy about me missing the Patreon this week.
Not a terrible effort on the voice. You can hear it fucking up there a bit, but that was not bad.
I've heard much worse.
Yeah.
I've heard much worse. Let's hit the fucking inbox, because there's a couple of big names jumped into my DMs with some fucking dial-in action. Oh yes, you're gonna like this one.
Oh, yeah.
Bluey, Gabo, it's the funk.
We want the funk.
Double it back this week, Gabo. I'm going to give you the funk. You're going to take it. Good man. Hey, boy, you've got a bit of a conundrum for you, right? So you've got to eliminate one. You're not allowed to have it for the rest of your life. You can have one of these once a year, and you can keep them. For you, Bluey, you can have the choice between biscuits, beer, and chocolates. And Gabo, you can have the choice between, well, piss in general, because let's face it, we know you drink cocktails.
Nah.
Drake, and also Chalky. Actually, while I've got you boys, let me let you on a little bit of a fucking peeve I hate.
Yeah.
Just walked into Woolies. Someone's just fucking speaking on speakerphone. Like, why the fuck are you having a conversation in public on speakerphone? Just put the cunt up to your ear. Stop being a lazy fuck. Like, I don't want to hear the conversation that you're having about fucking whatever it is you're fucking having about with your fucking missus or your fucking boyfriend. Like, just fucking stop doing it. This is a public service announcement to everyone in society. Do not speak in public on speakerphone, you pieces of shit. That's the funk. I'm signing off.
Funk out. Fuck, I love hearing from the funk. He threw
I
ya.
love that he hit it back. I'm going to give it to you.
A year of dialing in and his fucking switch hit you.
Oh, that was fucking funny.
So what did he say? 3 things. You get to keep one for a year and the other 2 you can't have for a year. I got Bicky's beer and chocolate. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
So I'd take biscuits. I'd go biscuits, and I'd happily not drink for a year.
And you have to go without the other 2 for a year.
Yeah, I could do that. Biscuits, because Chalky, there's a lot of variety on chocolate. There's a lot. I'd probably say that because I'm in a fucking deep biscuit phase at the moment. But there's, I could do a lot with biscuits, man, over 12 months. Even in the warmer months, you could have a cool glass of milk. When the weather fucking cools down, you have a hot cup of tea.
Yeah.
I mean, Chocky, I love. It's a close one. I'd take the biscuits and beer. I'd 12 months off the piss would be sick.
With the Chocky thing, like you'll have to stick to your Kingstones. Like no cookies for you, bro. No choc chips.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually, maybe I'll go chocolate then because Tim Tam double coat. Yeah, okay, no, I'll go chocolate.
But then is that a biscuit?
No, but I mean, but it's got chocolate.
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
you can't have a Tim Tam.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't have it. So no, I'll go chocolate and I'll fuck off. Against my better judgment, I'll get rid of biscuits and beer.
He only gave you beer, so you can still get pissed.
I'll call it grog.
Yeah, you're happy with that.
Yeah. And what do you have? Drake,
grog and Chocky as well.
Ooh.
And so you have to go without two of them for a year. Is that right?
Yes, you can't have any. I reckon you'll go Drake. You'll go Drake.
I'm honestly thinking Drake, bro. Like it's most my music, and like I could go without chocolate for a year. I think I like chocolate, but like that, and I've done pretty well off the sauce so far. But you know what? I haven't been off Drizzy Drake. Also, speaking of Drizzy Drake, he dropped his fucking diss song against Kendrick, and that was fucking really awesome that he did that.
Was it? What did they say?
Well, it's against fucking everyone. So everyone's been teaming up against him. Rick Ross, producer, Metro Boomin, Kendrick Lamar. I think there's a few more. But off the top of my head, I can't even remember what he really said.
You were just so excited that it
he's
came
like,
out.
what? Kendrick's last album was called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Drake's line, like there's some hard hitting ones in there, but then there's some just funny shit in there. It's like, how the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 men's on? That made me laugh. And like Kendrick Lamar's known for being pretty short.
Yeah, he's a small man.
He's like, just to talk to you, I had to hype down. Shit like that.
Yeah, I felt very vindicated. I know last week I said that rap beefs were gay.
Yeah.
And then I listened to Matt and Shane's secret podcast on Friday, and Gillis said the same thing. He goes, "It's just dudes saying stuff about each other." And I was like, "Yeah, it's." And I thought about it more. I was like, "Is he literally writing poems about another man?"
It's poems about another
You're right.
dude.
Like you're saying mean things, but you're writing a poem about another dude.
It's cute.
It's fucking gay.
And I love it.
You know what? I'm so mad. I'm going to write a poem about him, and everyone goes, "Oh."
But you know what? Like, does actually fuck you up. So Rick Ross actually dropped like a diss song to for Drake, even though they were supposed to be boys. Like straight after the thing came out, and then it puts you with how out of touch they are. They're going back and forth on Instagram stories. I know, gay, but Rick Ross said something about being richer than Drake, and then Drake posted a photo of Rick Ross's house. And it's this crazy fucking mansion. But like he's just like downplaying the fucking thing. He's like, you don't even own that land next to it, blah, blah. You got the content creator crib starter kit. And I'm like, that is funny as fuck, but like that house is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
and you're
all-
like shitting on it.
We all live in shitholes, and you're like, you pov piece of shit.
Yeah.
You pov fucking cunt. Fuck you. And we're all like, oh, but we buy your music.
And then Ross is like, oh, but my house is blah, blah, blah. And yours is. It's like, you're both in fucking astonishing cribs.
You fucking dickheads.
It's out of touch as fuck, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny. It's very funny. It's very, very funny. I'm going to go write another poem about him. Got a dial-in emailed here.
Bluey, Gabe.
Fuck, it's 4 minutes long. Sorry, brother. Not playing
You know
that.
the rules, boys.
It's from Scotty.
And girls.
Scotty, appreciate it, brother. 4.5 minutes. I cannot play that on the pod in all good conscience.
No.
Sorry. Fucking trim it down, bro.
Rules are rules.
Rules are rules, man. You get a minute 30. That's 4.5 minutes of audio, bro.
Was he nearly tripled it?
Just fucking, that's like 3 times what you're allowed, brother. I will listen to that on the drive to training right now, but I cannot in good conscience play that on the podcast.
If Blue will proof listen to it, it might get it right next week.
If it's
not likely.
If it's fucking
all time,
face melting all time
Yeah.
stuff, I will allow 4.5 minutes, but not on the fly like this. And I believe that's our last dial-in. Thank you again to everybody who bought it in the Blue Corner shirt. They will be with you momentarily. Thanks very much for supporting us as always. To our generous sponsors who got us up to the Gold Coast next week. We'll do. So we'll be fucking. Next time you hear from us will be the day before the fights.
Yeah, wow, true.
Yeah. So we're gonna catch up with a couple of blokes up there. But yeah, next Friday. So we fight on Saturday. So the next time you hear from us will be one day out from the fucking big dance. Fuck yeah, cannot wait.
I'm fucking excited. Thanks everyone for listening. Again, as always, if you haven't, subscribe on YouTube, rate the podcast 5 stars, follow it so you don't miss an episode. So we pop up straight in your feed. You can click straight on it. Make it easy for everyone involved.
Everyone. And we also have a Patreon that I promise there is a bonus episode every week. Last week we missed it. That's the first time out of fucking a long time that we've missed an episode at all.
And now we've got a plan. There will be a solo episode if need be.
You know what I mean? We're still learning about this shit. But apologies. We do have a Patreon. It's like $5 a month at the moment. It could go up if enough of you buy it because it's fucking limited supply. You get an extra episode every week and we love doing it. So thank you very much. See you cocksuckers next week.
Later.
You're my boy, Blue!